Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your April 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, for this reading, I'm using my Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then I'm also going to be pulling you an Angel Prayers Oracle card by Kyle Gray. If you are looking for additional guidance aside from the monthly and weekly tarot forecast that I do offer on my channel, please head on over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And of course, if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, Scorpio, please head on over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. All right, very interesting. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, and this is actually the overall energy, Scorpio, for the month. So this is amazing. This is a nice, lighter, emotional energy. So for some of you, you're actually in a really good place emotionally throughout the month of April. Also, the Three of Cups is a nice social energy. So there could be a lot of very social Scorpios. You might be getting out and about. You might be making more time for friends or family. You also might be going out and celebrating something. So for some of you, there definitely could be something happening here, something that's very significant, and maybe you want to go out and maybe you want to celebrate it. You are starting out with, we actually have the Ten of Cups crossed by Justice. So you're starting out with the Ten of Cups. So emotionally, I think that, you're starting the month of April on a really high note. This is a lot of emotional abundance, happiness. Family could be very significant here right at the start of the month. Now, Justice represents the sign of Libra. So, of course, there maybe is a Scorpio-Libra connection. There could be some Scorpios that you're maybe married to a Libra or you're in a relationship with a Libra. But Justice represents contracts. For some of you, legal matters, so this could be a contract that's quite significant. Maybe you're signing a contract right at the start of the month. For other Scorpios, this could be some sort of legal matter, or maybe even a legal decision that could be coming through for you. This could be what you're celebrating. So for those Scorpios that maybe you had like a lawsuit pending, there could be something happening right at the start of the month. If not at the start of the month, for other Scorpios, it could be around the second week here. You actually have Justice and Judgment here in the same spread. So for some of you watching this, this is definitely maybe a legal matter. With the Ten of Cups, tens represent cycles that are completing. So yes, for a very small number of you, you possibly are getting a divorce. If that's the case though, and if that's how you're resonating with this reading, I don't see you emotionally in a bad place, actually. So I think that for some of you that are in the process of getting a divorce, I think that you're over it, to be honest. Emotionally, I think that you're over it. You're thinking about the future very much so. So I do not see you in emotionally in a bad place at all. Actually, I see you healing. At the foundation, you do have the Two of Pentacles. So for those Scorpios that maybe you're working two jobs, or maybe you have a lot going on, this definitely could have been you previously juggling different demands. For some of you, you have a lot going on. You're trying to make time for family, for friends, absolutely. Because I have the Two of Pentacles at the foundation, but then I also have the High Priestess here in the recent past. It is a general reading, so I just want to address any and all messages that I get, and I do think that for a very small number of you, there certainly could have been a situation involving three people with the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. And then the Two of Pentacles here at the foundation. For some Scorpios, you certainly could have been juggling multiple people. There certainly could have been some Scorpios that maybe you were keeping this to yourself with the High Priestess. She's a very secretive, mysterious woman. So for some of you, you could have been keeping something to yourself. There could have been like a secret relationship. For a very small number of Scorpios, maybe something that was hidden or something that was a secret could have come out into the open. For other Scorpios, this was you very, very intuitive in the recent past. You could be manifesting something here with the High Priestess. You could have been playing your cards close to your chest. So making some moves, planning for the future, not really sharing, you know, your ideas or plans with anybody. And then for some other Scorpios, this was you listening to your intuition. When it comes to manifesting, we have the Two of Wands crowning you. So this is what's on your mind. So for many of you, you're very much focused on the future. Honestly, you're planning. You're definitely planning for the future. And for some of you, you're just about ready to actually walk down a new path. This is like an exciting adventure. So for some of you, you're planning things out right now at the moment. Honestly, coming up here in the near future, so this is going to be around the second week, we do have Judgment. So for some of you, this could be you hearing the call. This could be you now taking action. You could be moving down a new path. Because we have so many twos here as well, we have the Two of Wands with the High Priestess, which is also a two, and then the Two of Pentacles at your foundation. For some of you, this is a relationship. So for some of you, maybe you're making a decision about a relationship. There certainly could be some Scorpios that you're getting into a relationship. Absolutely. With the High Priestess here in the recent past, this could have been for some of you something you were maybe not telling friends or family. It could have been a romance that was developing and you were keeping it to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And then maybe for some of you around the second week, this could be you making some sort of decision or judgment call that's quite significant. But this is a very powerful healing energy. For other Scorpios that were dealing with difficulties, this is you rising up from the ashes. This is rebirth and recovery. For those of you that have something legal going on, this could be a legal decision that's coming to you around the second week. Just take caution with this Five of Swords in the position of your power. I do have the Five of Swords. So especially for those of you that have something legal going on, I see things going in your favor, but because maybe things are going in your favor, there certainly could be people around you or a person around you that doesn't like that. Things are definitely going in your favor. I'm seeing that for the majority of you, for those of you that you do have something legal going on, but maybe because things are going in your favor, you know, there's people around you that might not like that. With the Five of Swords, this can be anything from deception to arguments or conflicts, a more challenging energy, dealing with a challenging person. So just take caution with this. Watch your communication. This can also be a more aggressive energy. So because it's in the position of your power, for some Scorpios, this could be you taking on a more aggressive approach. Definitely for some of you. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, we do have the Nine of Cups here. So this is wish fulfillment. This is emotional abundance and happiness. So again, for those of you that have something legal going on, I think that things are definitely being made fair. Especially for those of you that something was done to you unfairly. This is definitely the scales balancing out, things being made fair, things going in your favor. For some of you, this is wish fulfillment. You're in a really good place emotionally. For those of you that maybe a relationship has ended previously, or you're maybe getting a divorce, again, I see many of you that are in that situation. I see you actually in a good place emotionally. So I see you healing. I see you rising up from difficulties. In the hopes and fears position, I do have the Moon. So, you know, there definitely could be some secrets around some of you. You could be dealing with a secretive person. This is coming up in the hopes and fears position. So this is an energy for some of you that you're fearing. The Moon is a very tricky energy, so it's a more emotional, it can sometimes be a more intense energy. So this is what you're fearing. Any more confusion, lies, deception, secrets, you know, fear of the unknown, worrying too much. I think that this is what you're fearing for some of you, absolutely. And then for other Scorpios, you know, you could be hoping that your intuition, you know, leads you in the right direction. For many of you, you are going to be incredibly intuitive. With the High Priestess and then the Moon here in the same spread, listen to your intuition. I think it's speaking to you, absolutely. You're definitely being spiritually guided here. Now, the energy that you're leaving the month with, Scorpio, and you're actually starting the month of May with, we actually have the Seven of Wands, which is what I call that warrior spirit. So that for many of you, there's something that you want, there's something that you're very passionate about. This is you standing firm with what that is. And this is you not backing down. This can be a little bit more of a defensive energy. But again, you know, I see you coming out on top. This is you standing on higher ground for many of you. There's something that you want and you're not going to compromise. I pulled an additional clarification card, excuse me. We have the Four of Pentacles. So there's something that you want. For some of you, this is a little bit more of a stubborn energy. You're not going to let go. For some of you, yes, you will fight for what it is that you want. So for some of you, it can be like an ongoing legal case. For other Scorpios, I'm sensing like family matters. Something that is very dear to you. With this energy here, you're not willing to compromise. For some of you, you're going to fight for what it is that you want. Maybe some of you are dealing with some deception here with the Five of Swords and the Moon. So with the Seven of Wands, though, I think that, you know, as long as you're, you know, you stand firm with what it is that you want, Scorpio, as long as you don't back down, you stay focused on what it is that you want, you listen to your intuition, and you make those plans, but then, you know, stay focused. I think you're going to come out quite successful with whatever this is. I think that you're manifesting. For some of you, you know, what I'm really getting is you're actually in the process of closing the door on one chapter of your life, and you're about to walk down a whole new path. You're about to start a whole new chapter, and it's really exciting. But I think that for some of you, you're literally just in the process of moving on and closing the door to you know, the past, literally. So you have some amazing energies to work with. I see many of you, you know, in a good place emotionally, honestly, in a really good place emotionally. I think that you're very much in touch with your intuition this month. For some of you, yes, you have a lot going on. You know, maybe you're working a lot, but you're also trying to make time for friends and family, which I see you doing that. For some of you, there could be something amazing happening around the second week here. There could be some sort of wish come true. Yes, there could be people around you that don't like that. But you know, that's their problem. That's not yours. I think it's going to be a wonderful month for you. For some of you, this is a more stubborn energy that is with you towards the end of the month, or something that you want. For some of you, it could be financially related with the Four of Pentacles here, but don't back down. I see you coming through very strong here. So I'm going to be pulling you an additional romance angel card, Scorpio. Additional guidance for Scorpio for April 2017. What does Scorpio need to know? There we go. We actually have two cards that just shot out. All right. And now I'm going to be pulling you an additional angel prayers card by Kyle Gray. Additional guidance for Scorpio for April 2017. I think that some Scorpios, I honestly think that for a very small number of you, I think that you were involved. You were in a relationship. For some of you, for some Scorpios, honestly, I think that maybe you're married or in a relationship, and quite possibly you could have met someone else, or you could have excuse me, bumped into someone from your past. And I think that for some Scorpios in the month of April, you're going to have to make a decision about a relationship. Now, if this isn't on the romantic front, this could be on the business front as well. Remember, you have 3 2s here, right in a row. So I think that for some of you, this is definitely revolving around a partnership or a relationship of some kind. And with Judgment here, for some of you, you're maybe going to take some action and make a decision. We have 2 cards that just flipped out from my Romance Angel deck. We have Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So for those of you that are in a relationship and you know it's not ending, you guys are in a good place, it actually could be an amazing month for you, very passionate month for you. We did have the Passion card flip out with religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So when I have the religious factors card, sometimes what this card is representing is that there is some sort of factors or differences that are maybe coming in between you and your partner. So you guys need to get on the same page. And we have two other additional guidance cards that came out for you. It's don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. So I see many of you highly intuitive this month of April, Scorpio. So you need to make time to meditate so you can hear those messages, so you can receive those divine that divine guidance and those messages. And then we also have Shine Your Light, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. So I actually see many of you shining bright. You're going to be shining bright in the month of April. So Scorpio, I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I do want to wish you a wonderful month of April. Take care.